Hello, and welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D Land 2, the newest session of the New Embrace campaign. Now, before we jump right into the action, as per usual, we have a few short announcements that we'd have to make. The first of which is our promotion for our Patreon. If you are interested in supporting what we do here on the channel, please consider joining our Patreon. We are always welcoming new people into our community, and we are planning more community events in the near future for everybody to participate in. Right now, the community's writing a puppet show story for me to narrate and show with a bunch of puppets. You can't see it in this screen, but they can see the puppets sitting back there. Kind of. Not really. But anyways, yeah, the community has to write the script, and then I am going to perform it, because that's apparently what they want. We also have a Gnomathon coming up that is for the community as well, a 12-hour-long game, with probably 2 or 3 breaks in between it, where we're going to be able to play some gnomes. Everyone else plays gnomes. And if you know anything about me, I hate gnomes. So, yeah, that's going to be an interesting thing. But yes, if you are interested in supporting our channel, we have many great little features like that you can participate in. You get to participate in choosing which characters are going to be broadcasted each month within our comic series that is coming out for all of my NPCs/PCs. And we also have a new DMs class where we just had our first class, I think on Tuesday morning? Yeah, yesterday morning. It went fairly well, though we didn't fill all of the seats for it. We still have available seats for anybody else who is interested. If you do want to learn how to refine your skills as a DM, learn how to utilize Roll20 in a much more effective and efficient way, or potentially even learning how to become a professional dungeon master like myself, all you have to do is reach out and let me know. I'd be happy to add you into the class and give you access to the previous VOD. In addition to that, we also have some media. We have a bunch of other things you can follow and support us at as well. It really does go a long way. I really do appreciate it when I see a new person on the YouTubes watching some of the games that I think are more entertaining for not just the players, but everybody else who participates in them as well. It is a growing little adventure. And TikTok. Apparently my TikTok's been, like, going very well. I don't understand it. I don't think I'm that funny. But hey, if it's working, it's working. So if you want to follow my TikTok, please go ahead and do that. You get little bits of information about what's transpiring in all of my games before I actually go live on all of them. Like I just talked shit on this game before we went live over here. So if you are interested, definitely go over there and check it out. Last but not least, we have some sub goals. Every 50 subs we get, we are going to play a marbles game with 51 marbles. Everybody who gifted a sub or who subbed to the channel themselves are going to have access to 1 marble where they get to write a single sentence blip about what we are going to do as a community, or that I'm going to do that'll be embarrassing as all hell, kind of like a puppet show. So if you are interested in making me shame myself and embarrass myself to death, please consider gifting some subs to the community or just subscribing with your Twitch Prime subscription for free each month. I don't think there's anything else I really care to go over as of now, so how about we get into the game? Where last we left off, some of the party, well, actually one of the party, Nulth, took Desmond, a blind little wizard man, back to the shop who was escorting him around town. A very unique and eccentric type of character. And when you got to the shop, you saw that Ignatius was having a terrible time dealing with a window shopper in his store. This bird person, Aaron Kakra, who is in here, or Aaron Kaka, or whatever you guys want to call him, was seeming to just relax, look around, peruse, enjoying themselves as they wanted, and it seemed to be doing some pretty good relaxation. Seeing that you were here, though, the individual kind of just hung around for a bit when Ignatius went back upstairs, and after you started talking a little bit, you found out that this individual is looking for some potential work in the area, you know, hang out. He's going to be stuck here for a little while, so why not offer him something to do? You accepted this and said, hey, we're doing some things, and you look like you might be fairly capable, and you at least fit in with our crowd of people who don't fit in, so yeah, you'll probably fit right in. Back at the tavern, a good conversation was transpiring between En, Rowan, and Julia, an individual that nobody else in the party knew at that point in time, was one of the fences for a local information gathering thieves guild. Everybody moved in and out, had some conversations. There were some embarrassing moments. I think we found out that Kothar has a fetish that none of us previously knew, including Kothar. Still the player's decision to do that. And as per usual, Rowan tried to have a relationship, and it ended poorly because of other people interacting with the situation. Apparently, Rowan has a thing for guys that are huge, muscular, and very insecure. So that's just how all of that seemed to happen. Everyone went back to Ignatius's shop and went to sleep. Early in the morning, I believe it was Nolth who went out for some Bahamut claws and coffee, cappuccinos, espressos for everybody. Right, Nolth?
Yep.
Alrighty.
I went got coffee and everything for it.
Yep. You gathered all that for everybody. And when you came back, everybody was already in full bloom and conversation. Now, you just decided what you wanted to do for the day. The party decided to break themselves into two different groups, because you know, it's always a fantastic idea to split the party. If any of you were ever wondering, always split the party in D&D. It is a fantastic idea, great suggestion, every DM loves it. You should just always do it in every circumstance. I mean, you do so many more things when you're split, right? Right. So, after a long conversation about who should go with who, they decided that all of the charisma in the party, i.e. this group, should go talk to Julia about potentially working with her. And all of the wisdom, actually, I think this party, and brawn, most of the brawn, yeah, wisdom, decided that they are going to look for the seediest, shadiest part of town and see what they can't figure out. Now, the first party was actually very fruitful in their endeavors very quickly. They found Julia's shop, and after a simple conversation, she revealed that she works with an organization who understands who the Darkened Society is, though their organization is not interested in the slightest in going against the Darkened Society. They seem to have a very healthy amount of fear towards them, although she clearly had a disdain for their dealings in particular. However, being that the rules of the Thieves Guilds are written as they are, she was more than happy if you could trade something valuable to her to tell you some information on where all of them are. So she made you a deal. After Kothar made a slight slip of the tongue that only the most perceptive of individuals would have caught on to, she discerned that Kothar is probably somebody a lot older than he appears, and she wants to have a conversation with them. Nolth and I believe N agreed to see if Kothar will talk to her about things for this information. Or was it Nolth and Gabriel? I forget. I knew Nolth was in it.
N was in on it.
Okay, cool. So, you all decided, fuck it, throw him under the bus, we're gonna figure this out. Good.
Well,
Yep.
not exactly, but...
100%.
But anyways, she allowed you all to do this, and Nolth discussed with her the possibility of looking into somebody else and finding some information, and she told him the price, and he said, I'll be back. Now, the rest of the party, as they were moving through the city streets, the three of them who are, let's be honest, the most unique and stand out the most in the city, they were trying to figure out how to find the seedy part of town. They know that it's very difficult to traverse and move through the area fluently and easily, but they figured that they would start with clearly the most shady people in town. Students. So as they were having a conversation with them, I believe it was Draco who bitch slapped one of the students who revealed a little bit of information. After they were being demoralizing, demeaning little twats. Let's just call them. So, Rowan turned into a bear, which kept everybody else very far away. And you moved through the city streets until eventually you did find somebody who could point you in the proper direction. Who wants a DM inspiration for telling me the name of the tavern? First one to speak up gets it.
Broken Kneecap.
The Broken Kneecap. There you go. See, you got to keep the players on their toes. Or you got to get better at the push to talk, one or the other.
I knew it was kneecap. I couldn't remember the first part.
The broken.
Yeah.
We're looking for a CD place. Broken kneecap. Yeah, that sounds about right. But anyways, you all travel through the town, finding the broken kneecap, and as the three of you were walking up to the area, you did sign over a, I forget, what was it called? A waiver of some sort, saying that I will not persecute you with any repercussions if I harm or die while on the premises, or if I become harmed.
I think it was if I become harmed, we can't come back and attack them.
Yeah.
Can't sue them.
Yeah. They are not at fault. I think it's a no fault.
Liability waiver.
Liability. There we
waiver.
go. Cool. I don't sign these things. But anyways, we last left off with you opening up the doors, seeing the fighting pit between two gnarly-looking individuals who were twisting, fighting, slamming, and casting spells at each other in a very bombastic, large, and crowded-looking establishment. Kothar, Draco, Rowan, we are starting this session with you.
I think we walked into the wrong place.
As soon as you say that, the door behind all of you slams shut aggressively.
I think you're right.
I don't know. Seems okay.
As you say that, an individual flies up to the ceiling magically and then falls down to the ground.
See? I think we should just start like asking around for information.
Yeah. Potentially. Should we get a drink? Look like we're a part of the group kind of thing?
Yeah. And then let's buy someone else a drink to like lube them up.
If we're going to pour it on them.
What? No. Oh, no, I meant like so they like us more and start talking.
Oh, yeah, true.
One of the waiters walks by, like, shoving customers out of their way aggressively. A fairly old-looking human, receding hairline going to the back of their scalp. As they're moving through, they stop at the three of you and go, "Drinking?"
Yes.
Good. 2 silver, and thrusts a large flagon of ale into each of your hands.
I've got this. I give him a gold.
Okay.
You give him a gold. He takes it, bites it.
Oh, your teeth.
Good. You earned a little more. Tosses the gold on the tray, pulls out a flask, and just pours in 2 counts, and then puts it back in his pocket. It was literally 1, 2. Welcome to the broken kneecap. You might want to watch yours.
Jesus.
Don't worry. We rarely have people actually break unmendable wounds.
Okay.
Yeah. So what brings you all in here? As he says that, you watch somebody else gets lifted into the upwards, like by their legs, and then dropped back by whoever is holding them.
Oh, God. Oh, just to see the fights, the college kids said this was a good place to come.
You talked to Jeffy and those twats, didn't you? I fucking hate those kids.
They are damn twats.
Oh my god, if they didn't give me so much goddamn gold, I would have broken their kneecaps a while ago.
Or like hit them across the face, like bitch slap them.
I mean, usually when I do it, he pulls out like a ballpoint hammer that was at his waist and goes, this works a lot easier most of the time. But yeah, I like your gusto about it.
Yes.
Yeah. Just so the three of you know, and he is speaking with the ballpoint hammer, if you do act up a little bit, I am going to break your knees. That's like actually a thing that happens here. So
I have a very thick knee.
Good. Good. That's good for you. I'm still gonna try to break it.
Fine. So these fights, is it anything goes, or?
Depending on who signs up for what, it all varies based on the night. Tonight we have the grapple mages. They decided none of them are allowed to cast spells on themselves, and none of them are allowed to wear armor or have weapons, but they're still able to cast them and stuff. So, it adds a little bit more flavor to what's going on. In a couple of hours, we also have what we call as gnome wrestling.
I love gnome wrestling.
Yeah?
I
I've
can
never seen
wrestle a
it.
gnome. Like, I can
Yeah.
wrestle a gnome.
Yeah.
How about multiple gnomes?
Well, they come in packs of 3,
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Feral creatures, are they?
Are they friendly?
Have you ever met a gnome?
No.
No.
Hellspawn.
Yeah. They're wily. They're like crazed, animalistic. There's something else. They have no problem gnawing right through your thigh. Just no problem.
Oh, God. Sounds like a devilish creature. God, why would that even be left around in the realm?
We import them in just for the fighting.
Interesting.
Yeah. But the moment they leave the tavern, usually they get arrested pretty quickly. Leave a gnome to their own discretions and all that.
Nah, indeed.
Yeah.
So who owns this lovely establishment?
Why are you asking?
I was wondering who'd come up with such a good idea in a town like this, You wouldn't think to find something like this here.
Roll
in the city.
persuasion.
18. I throw a gold coin onto the tray.
Yeah, he takes it and he goes, "Are any of you cops? If you're a cop, you legally have to tell me you're a cop, right?"
No, I am not a cop.
You sure?
I'm not sort of police.
I don't even know what a cop is.
All right. Welcome back. The owner's Miraclaw.
Miraclaw.
Yeah, Miraclaw.
Ah.
He looks between the 3 of you and quickly discerns that none of you know who the fuck that is.
Interesting. Interesting name.
Yeah. She doesn't really hang out on the floor very much. She does her own business in the back.
Ah, business.
Everybody has their hands in multiple pots. That's how you make a living in this town. If you rely on one
Surprisingly-
adventure, one mage might get angry and decide to just blow it up, so then you're out of a job,
I am trying to find some jobs around here, so
Okay.
trying to find some work.
I'll tell you what, if you're trying to find some good work in this area, Miraclaw likes people who can prove themselves in the pits.
Interesting.
I will let you know we're a little full for the evening, but if you want to come back tomorrow, yeah, we should have a few more openings. You just got to sign up today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have to fight individually, or can you do it in groups?
We encourage one-on-one usually, but there can be exceptions for 2-on-1s.
Or like a tag team. Like, what if you had one waiting outside the ring, and you just have to reach to the other one to slap him in?
Well, yeah, just like that. Yeah,
Huh.
Yeah. Or
Is
think
that-
about putting a cage around it, and you have you call it a big cage fight.
We actually do that
You can,
once a
crawl
year.
to the top of that.
Yeah, we do that once a year during one of the festivals. It's pretty great.
Oh God, they have.
Yeah. And people in the crowd, they can conjure whatever weapons or armor or anything they want and just throw it to them to use. One year I saw that they made a wooden ladder and just broke it over somebody. It was rough, man.
Jesus.
Yeah.
A magical ladder.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Do you want to sign up? I mean, if you're trying to
Do
get
we
work in
want-
this place, you're gonna have to fight in the pits.
Do we want to sign up?
I mean, what kind of work does Miraclaw dish out?
The kind that pays well and has few questions associated with it.
Mm. Do we sign up with you or just?
Yeah.
We'll let you know by the end of the night.
All right, just come
We'll
on
see
by.
how it goes.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Marcus, by the way.
What's your name? Yeah, I was gonna ask, what was your name again?
Marcus,
Nice to meet you. Gabriel.
Hi, nice to meet you. Shakes your hand. But yeah, he walks away, leaving you all to your own discretion.
We'll try and find a seat, like somewhere to sit for us. That
roll
see,
me an intimidation check.
And I like puff out my chest and kind of get kind of big.
Yeah, you use your strength instead of charisma. Yeah.
Okay, just asking.
Yeah.
It's not a big difference. It's just
It's a difference. Yeah.
A 6.
As you're kind of like, you're used to people looking at you and going, fuck that, and running away. The people in here look at you and go, try me, bitch, and just keep doing what they're doing.
Jesus, these people are, God.
Yeah, they're pretty tough.
Wow. They eat nails for breakfast without any milk.
Ooh.
I'm gonna look around, Jero, and try to find some, like, lonely male customers.
Sure, roll a perception
At a
check.
table. They need to be at a table, though.
Sure.
Not doing this for nothing.
For a table. Not a table, but a booth. There appears to be a slightly older, more grayed looking human. Maybe, yeah, no, they're human. They have like wraps around their fingers, a swollen black eye, a completely gashed open lip, and like their body is severely bruised. Just sitting at a table drinking an ale.
All right. Rowan's gonna do her best to saunter over there. Like, trying to be casual, but definitely trying to get his attention.
All right, performance roll.
She going?
14. Okay, yeah, you saunter. You've watched N do it and Gabriel do it many a times. You saunter. And as you get over to the table, he looks over at you and goes, "How'd you like the fight?" He has about 4 teeth left in his mouth.
I'll slide in across from him. And then Rowan will say, she just flat out say, "I missed it."
Oh, you missed a hell of a brawl then, you know. They barely even got me down this time. He lifts up a large bowl and just like spits blood into it and puts it back.
Rowan will reach across the table and like play one finger across his hand a little bit and say, "Why don't you tell me more about it?"
Roll persuasion. You know, and I'm about to separate you and Rowan. You're a bad influence on Rowan. 5. You say that.
If it wasn't for bad influence, In would not have any influence whatsoever.
Yeah. When you kind of say and do that, he like pats your hand and moves it off and goes, "I'm sorry, I got a granddaughter like your age." Yeah, no.
Rowan will look at him and say, "I'm gonna keep trying to flirt with you unless you leave this table." And then she'll reach across and play with his hand.
All right. Now you're making him uncomfortable. So yeah. You know, that's roll intimidation on that one. All right. Yeah, he's definitely like, "I'm not. No, that's not okay. That's not okay." And he just like moves away from the table. Limping, by the way, with a leg brace as well.
Okay, and then Rowan will turn to the two guys with like a huge smile on her face and just like wave them over all excitedly.
What did you say to the man?
I tried flirting with him, and he really
that explains it.
Yeah, he hated it.
I want to work on that.
I need to like practice, spend an hour at night or something.
So
Well, I mean, there's plenty of people in our group you can practice with. I'm sure they will be happy to help you.
Yeah. Sometime we should do rock, paper, scissors to see who helps me with that. I feel like that would be the fair way to do it.
Yes. The infamous game of rock, paper, scissors. But do we see anybody that, like, should we try and talk to this person? The owner?
Mere
I feel
claw.
like, yeah, Miraclaw. What if it's like a cat person?
I love cats.
I
And
don't
then Roan's gonna look over at Draco, like, trying to figure out if he likes cats.
I like animals, but I don't think as much as you.
Oh, okay. But you like cats?
I like
'Cause-
cats.
Oh, okay.
Even though they hunt other birds.
I'm not a regular bird.
Well, of course not. You can talk and walk and
Hey, he's a bird of prey, Kothar. Look at the beak.
Yeah, no. Cats don't bother me.
he's the type of bird that eats the cat that went outside.
Oh no, I've had experience with one of those.
They're cute birds.
cats are friends, not food.
But anyways,
should we sign up for this or?
I mean, I feel like someone with a name like Earclaw probably has good work.
Yes, but the reason we're trying to get work, seeing if this could be a connection to what we're looking for. I'm not actually trying to get work. I'm just trying to see if this person might be connected to them in some way.
Yes,
Good
man.
idea.
Yeah,
Tell
it's
you
not to
what.
get work from them. I don't want work from them. I just want to meet them.
so who wants to roll me the D100?
Oh Jesus!
Hmm.
Feel free.
Draco!
Go for
will.
it, Drac. Ah,
Oh.
shit. No,
Oh.
no fast first.
I will always volunteer to roll the D100.
Huh?
Okay, continue.
Oh Jesus!
Jesus.
I'm looking
we
around to
still
see
have
if
our
anybody's like talking to us, watching us talk.
Oh, you absolutely still have your ale. Kothar, roll me a perception check. The DC on this is fairly high considering how many
10.
people. Yeah, no. It's difficult because like you're kind of at the point where like you have to shove people away from your table, which you're
Jeez.
strong enough to do, but people aren't discouraged by that.
Oh, okay. So I'm thinking of
It's-
like college bar, the booth at a college bar.
Kind of like a mosh pit.
Nice.
You're the group on the outside of the mosh pit.
Yeah,
However,
everybody
at-
keeps bumping us.
As you're all sitting there, like drinking your ale, Kothar, in your ale, a tooth goes flying over and lands inside of it.
Oh, God.
What is that?
That's nasty.
It's a tooth. I think it's tissue connected to it.
Oh,
Oh, pick it up. Pick it up.
Aw. It's in the ale. At least it's sterilized, right?
It, did,
I'm gonna
it didn't
grab
hurt
it.
that.
I'll
It
grab
didn't
it.
hurt the ale.
All right. Yeah, you pour out some of the ale on the floor and just think. As you're
I'm
kind
gonna
of
keep
doing
the
that,
tooth.
an individual comes like wandering over to your table, looks over at you, half elf, and goes, "You mind if I get that back?" He has like a missing tooth.
This that went into my beer.
Yeah.
I guess if you buy me a new one since it ruined this one.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
Hey, Marcus! And Marcus nods over. Alright, he'll be by. Say, you're a big fucker, aren't you?
Yes, I'm tall.
He's really big.
Yeah, you're built like a brick like... He just pulls his fist back and punches you in the arm. It doesn't really hurt.
Can I Can I help you with
Are
something?
you planning on fighting?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't. There's a lot of magic being thrown around in there. That's a little different from what I'm used to.
Yeah, they're used to people who go down after 1 or 2 hits too.
Yeah, but like, do I have to use magic?
Nah.
What if I shout out like swinging fist as I'm punching them in the face? Would that count as like a magic?
You can shout whatever the fuck you want as long as you're winning. Marcus comes back over and places another ale in front of you, and this individual just slides him 2 silver pieces. Or, sorry, 1 silver piece. There you go. Yeah. Marcus, tomorrow night's fights, what do you have planned for it? We have a couple of no armor, full weapon groups. We have a couple of no armor, no weapon groups. And we have all mages only. Has this fucker signed up yet?
Shit.
Nah, not yet. If he does, I'll pay his fee for him, alright? Yeah, sure thing.
What is your name?
I have a few different names around these parts. You can just call me Philip.
Philip. Nice to meet you. Gabe.
He sticks his hand down. Good to meet you. Gabe.
Is he using my name?
Yes, he is. But yeah, if you're planning on signing...
There's reasons I'm using it.
If you decide that you want to, sign up for something, you be sure to let me know. I want to put a little bit of gold down on you.
I've been a part of something before. Yes, myself and points to Rowan. We both were in the fights in the Faith Forest.
Oh, hey, that's a pretty decent
Port Town.
place. Yeah.
Town name. If it matters or not.
Nice. Faith Forest is the name of the place, yeah.
Okay.
You got it right, you did.
I mean, the no armor weapon one doesn't sound bad, and I'm sure that all 3 of us would potentially want to do this.
I mean, you look like you could take a few hits. Hard hits. And don't you dragons He holds his hand out, which ignites on fire and puts it against your skin. You suffer 2 points of fire damage, halved down to 1.
Ow.
He moves the flame away. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, y'all are really good with fire, aren't you? Alright.
Some. It depends on your color.
Ah, cool. You can give me a history lesson some other fucking time.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're gonna be going in, I'll pay your fee, and I might be able to line up a pretty good fight for you. Yeah?
Unarmored weapon.
Full mages?
Full mages?
Yeah. Unarmored weapons? Full mages? That's how you make the biggest bucks. I know a guy who, he's a little eccentric. Really likes throwing around a lot of fire magic at people. He kind of like gives you a look like, yeah.
Will it be a good show?
Only if you make it. I don't care how good the show is. I care about how much money I'll make off of it.
How about this?
Huh.
If you can guarantee important people being there to watch, it'd be good.
Roll persuasion.
Is this dude full of bullshit right now?
I'm using my game inspiration right now.
Okay. Draco, this person's pretty hard to read.
Damn. That was a good roll,
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
22.
Whew! Game inspiration coming in clutch. He smiles. I can make sure a few important people show up. Yeah. Tomorrow night, full mages, full weapons, no armor.
Deal.
He sticks his hand out to you. I'll go get the paperwork and have him bring everything else over for you.
Sounds good.
Take care of yourself, Kothar. Slaps you, like, really aggressively on the shoulder.
Wait, he knew my name.
Oh, sorry. Gabe. That was my mistake, not his. Take care of yourself,
I
Gabe.
was like, shit.
Yeah, he slaps you hard on the shoulder, which moves your body, but you don't hurt from it. And he walks away.
There's more
Okay.
paperwork?
Apparently there's a lot of paperwork here.
You're gonna fight mages?
I guess, yeah.
We should go out after this and find you a really cool costume.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, like with a floopy hat.
You need a really cool, like, fighter costume so people don't know it's you.
Yeah, like spandex pants.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna
Exactly.
need to be a lot of material. There's a lot of things people may not want to see.
I mean, in some situations, you might be able to roll intimidation at advantage. I mean...
we can stop by and see something. All right, it's win in Rome or win in Afterfall.
All right. So, a couple minutes go by before Philip comes back with the paperwork, pushes it over to you, Kothar. All right, I waived the fee for you, as I said before. I'm going to be taking 20% of your earnings from this as well, but if you want me to put down some gold for you, you can still take whatever you want off of that betting and stuff. It's going to be a 3-round match against... a single round match against 3 opponents.
Okay.
Are they gnomes?
I can only guarantee one guy that'll be there. The other 2, not so much.
3-1.
Well, 3 rounds. They're fighting as well. It's whoever comes out on top of the 3 wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sure,
But,
why not?
Just so you know, you might want to make sure you're really motivated. I am going to be dropping like 200 gold on the bet.
Okay.
All right?
Philip, do you work here?
No.
Insight.
Go for it.
20.
Alright, he rolled less good that time. The other roll, he rolled very high.
I think so. I got 24 last time. And
Yeah. It's sometimes they roll well. He seems deceptive in that answer. Like he gave it a little bit too quickly. Like he rehearsed it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Yeah.
House does always want to win, right?
But yeah, I'm putting down 200 on you. Like I said, if you need someone else to place a bet on you as well, just let me know.
Okay.
Or ask one of your friends to do it. You can't bet on yourself.
What time? What time?
I'll place a bet on him.
Oh, that'll be tomorrow evening.
Oh, I can't do it early? Alright.
Nah, they need to know who's entering in the ring to know the odds.
Draco, can you read over this for me? Just make sure there's nothing in here. Just...
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
Draco, roll an investigation.
I'm gonna use my game inspiration.
Sure.
Wow, that
No,
really just
seems good. I mean, seems straightforward. Nothing that you can discern.
That's That's rough.
Thank you, Rocco.
Yeah.
I feel much better now. I feel much better now. That having
You're
you-
good. I don't see nothing in there. You should be fine.
Yeah,
thank
he
you.
doesn't even know what this NDA thing means. Like, it's
I
fine.
really appreciate you signing this. I don't think I'll have to put any sort of logos or anything on my body now.
Oh, I could have
guess
put
I'll
that on
sign.
there, couldn't I? Nah. If you end up sucking, I don't want my name attached to you. Anyways, y'all stay good. Take care of yourselves. I'm gonna go look at a few more of my investments. And he walks away.
Jesus. Like I was just pimped out.
A little, but it doesn't hurt.
So yes, he is taking 20% of your earnings if you win.
Yep.
Which, depending on your perspective, is not that bad.
Yeah. Well, this could be a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, depending on if people actually show up.
I'd say around this time, Nolth, Ed, and Gabriel, you've made it up to this place, and they asked you to sign the waiver.
Yeah, Nolf will sign it.
Alright.
No second thought.
And
Hey,
you
Gabe.
see people actively repairing a window as somebody else is thrown through it.
Gabe signs it using his
Well,
Gabe.
Yeah.
this place is a hoot.
Anna, are you back?
I'm here.
Do you sign, or... I'm gonna...
Liability waiver.
I can't... If you're speaking, I can't hear you. No. Alright. Cade, you're being too generous, man. Thank you. 5 more. You really, really want to choose what we do for that marbles game, don't you?
I think he does.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be something good.
Alrighty. I'm gonna assume that N signs the waiver and goes in. Anyways.
I didn't think we were there yet.
No, I said you guys got there.
Oh, okay. No, In is just gonna cheer from the sidelines. I knocked my own self out. I'm not gonna take
No,
that.
it's a waiver to even walk in the establishment.
Oh, yes, then I'll sign the waiver.
Okay. Alrighty. So, you all sign in and get yourselves inside of the establishment, looking around at all of the high energy, high intensity of what's transpiring here. You've managed to track down your allies because a couple of prissy-looking schoolboys were crying about how they're going to tell their daddy that somebody slapped the shit out of them and that bird brain-looking bastard is going to get fried.
Oh, shit.
Seems aggressive.
I think we know where they went.
Do you know who my daddy is? They're that people.
The type of kid who has their dad get them out of jail.
Ah, trust fund.
Just follow the chaos and destruction, and you'll know exactly where they've gone.
Gabe,
Whoa.
six close
Really?
to N.
Yep.
Well, that'll bring us in a loop, wouldn't it?
But anyways, the 3 of you walk inside. Roll me perception checks. And be sure to update your passive perception down at the bottom. Because apparently you have a +3, not a +2. Yeah. Yeah, Bard, your everything goes up periodically. Just...
Gotcha.
Yeah. Gabe and N both notice the 3 of them sitting at one of 3 tables in the entire establishment. And you notice somebody else, a little shady, walking away from them as you're peering over the crowd.
And I'll whistle to try and get their attention.
No chance in hell. This is a rowdy, it is a loud establishment. People are being thrown out the windows, teeth are flying everywhere. Whistling does not work here.
Alright, Gabe, you want to lead and kind of push through the group, or Noel, either of you?
Sure. Gabe kind of pushes through the group, giving people growls, and just to he makes a path for Anne, basically.
Alrighty. Gabe, roll intimidation. You may use strength over charisma.
Intimidation. Yeah.
11. People are not that intimidated by you. This establishment is full of wily people, much like yourself. But as you are moving through, you and Ed... Huh?
Can I put my hand on Gabe's shoulder and say, let me take a shot? And me try to roll intimidation?
Sure.
What was that for me?
It's all about how you walk.
Actually, Nolth, as you kind of like push ahead of him, you see people stop, look up at you, and start like moving aside. Like everybody's stopping to point and look at you, Nolth. Everybody's like really fascinated. Anne and Gabe, you both hear people are going, "It's Mako, it's Mako, it's Mako."
Yeah, Gabe just leads in through.
I'm just gonna preen and pretend like I know what that means.
Okay. Somebody runs up and goes, can you sign my stomach?
Sure, and I sign Nolth.
Okay. He pulls up his shirt and hands you a quill with ink dripping from it. You're like, this is going to be painful. Just... Yeah, he goes, oh, look at it. Is that how you spell Mako? And just you keep walking.
Orc.
Yeah. The three of you at the other table look over as your allies are walking through, and Nolth is being treated like a celebrity here.
Oh, there they are.
So what are you three up to?
Hanging out. Rowan will scoot over in the booth.
Y'all have a good time, at least? Or
Well-
find anything out?
Kothar's going to be in a fight tomorrow.
Oh, that's good.
Whoa, Gabe is going to be in a fight tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Gabe is going to be in a fight tomorrow.
No, I'm not.
Wait. So Gabe,
No, you are
in a
not.
fight.
I'm going to be in a fight tomorrow, yes.
I thought you said I was in a fight tomorrow.
He's using
No,
your
no,
name.
no. What,
Why are you
it's
using
my
my
name.
name?
It's mine.
Gabe just kind of tilts his head, looks him.
Please sit down. You should stop causing a scene.
Well, I think this works. Y'all used Gabe's name, and we used your name, Kothar, so it's fine.
Noel, sit down.
Okay.
Fine, I'll use the name Kothar at the brothel. That should even out nicely.
Okay, I'll be fine. You can use my name if you want.
As you all sit there, you do see the same bartender come over to the table and smiles and goes, I didn't know you were friends with Mako.
Who's Mako?
Mako points at Nolth.
Isn't anyone using their fucking names?
I don't have any idea what this guy's talking about names, but that is Mako.
Roll a deception check, Draco.
Why you pick the one thing I got nothing in?
Because you did it.
Oh, 5.
Oh. Right. So Mako, are you planning on fighting tomorrow night? We have a no bars hold, weapons, no armor, no or full spells. Yeah, your friend right there actually signed up for it too. Huh? He takes a second and like gets closer to your face. Oh shit, you're not Mako.
Yeah.
Hey, he's not Mako. shouts across the crowd, and people go, "Aww."
Who's Mako?
Where's Mako?
He's a traveling adventurer around these parts. You know, big ass orc dude, much like your friend. Always wears those like old aesthetics to their face. But he has two hooped rings in his nose for like breathing and exhaling. So a little different.
You say he's fighting tomorrow.
I thought I was going to invite him to, but you're not him, so you know. We were wondering when he comes back. It's been a minute.
Does he work for anybody, or does he adventure on his own?
He does whatever he wants, man. He's one of those like free spirit, whatever the wind takes me type of folks. Really good guy, really nice man. If you ever get a chance to watch him fight, though, you would never know he's so nice. He is ferocious. Last fight we had, he bit off somebody's ear and shoved it up their nose.
Hardcore. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, great guy though. It's just he gets a little into the character, you know.
You said the fight tomorrow was what kind of fight?
Weapons, no armor, full magic. That includes no magical armor, in case you're wondering.
Okay. Where could I sign up for this?
I'll sign you up. It's a 20 gold fee, though.
Yes, I have 20 gold. Okay.
Perfect. Looks over at you, Kothar. Hey, now you know one of your opponents.
Oh.
Takes the 20 gold. Draco, 14?
Yeah.
On?
Inside to see if it was really 20 gold. I just want to know.
Oh, that's the price he said. He didn't seem to hesitate on it at all.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Kothar, you're fighting Nolth.
Wait, do we know?
That's
Is
gonna
this-
end well.
Is this a fight till like you pass out or you lose a leg?
I mean, it's a fight until one person gives up. Or can't give up. Because they can't breathe. Or talk.
Got it.
Yeah.
So what are the matches?
Well, right now we have 2 matches organized. One, no weapons, no armor, no magic. And the other one, like I just mentioned, weapons and full magic. Just no shields on yourself or anything, you know?
I'll sign up for the first one. My name is Kothar.
Ah, okay, sure thing. That'll be 20
first
gold
one-
for you. I'll bring you
What's
your
first?
waiver here in a second.
First one with no magic, and the second one was with magic.
The first one is with nothing, the first one is no armor, no weapons, no magic. The second one is no armor, no magic shields. So no mage armor or shit like that. And before any of you attempt to do the sleight of hand cast magic thing, you are in deep yard. The 2-year-old down the street knows how to cast prestidigitation.
I'll go for the second one.
Yeah, that's what you signed up for. Hey, if you're friends with him, just know that it's gonna be a rough fight. Winner takes all in these types of matches. Gabe, you're signed up for the first one. Delete 20 gold. Nolth, delete 20 gold.
Yep.
And he brings over the waivers, puts them down in front of both of you.
I shall look over it.
Roll an investigation.
Only gonna go. It's only gonna go well.
Gabe
Can't be
signs
much
it.
worse than mine.
15. Nolth, there is a disclosure in it that if you do die, they have all rights to every item on your person.
Oh, simple. I shall fight naked. I shall fight with nothing but.
Nothing. Just, like I said, it may be an intimidation tactic. It may be.
Hey, is there any rules against that? Let me read through the thing. Is there anything against fighting with no clothes on?
Actually, because it's happened a few too many times, there is a rule in there that if your opponent feels uncomfortable with the lack of clothes you are wearing, you will be assigned a loincloth.
Okay.
And potentially a burlap sack shirt.
Okay,
Alrighty.
I'm down.
Alrighty. So, the two of you are signed up, and all of you are left by yourselves. Because you signed up for the match, you are given complimentary drinks as well. Just the two of you, though. If anybody else wants a drink, it'll be 2 silver.
And I'll have a drink.
Alright, 2 silver.
So, Rowan, you're not fighting?
No, something feels kind of off about that guy. What's his name? Philip?
I didn't meet Philip.
It just doesn't feel right.
If I give you my stuff to watch while I'm fighting, you won't use any of it, will you? And Gabe gives in a hard look.
And just kind of grins.
What kind of stuff?
Like betting his money.
Yeah, my money and
Armor, weapons, everything.
yeah, everything basically.
I mean, depending on how boring the fights are, I might like try your armor on for fun, but I won't spend all your money.
Could you turn into a bear with the armor on, and then you have armor on your bear?
No.
Would that ruin the armor?
No, actually, the armor just goes into bear form with you, and then when you come out, it's no longer there.
I thought you got to pick.
No.
That might be what I picked.
No, when it's wild shape, the armor goes into the bear form. It's not on you. You don't gain any benefits.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But what if I'm a bear and then people put the armor on me?
Then it's fine. But when you transform out of it, the armor will just fall off of you. Because Rowan does not have the proportions of a bear.
Thank God, because her knees would be shot.
Yes, that is factually correct.
I'm gonna go get up and get a thing and sign up for the first fight with no armor, no weapons, no magic.
All right, so Draco and Gabe are gonna be. Whew, I'm sorry, Gabe.
Shit.
I am so sorry, Gabe.
Wait,
Oh
so
shit!
you
Okay,
said
first
that
of
there
all,
was...
which Gabe? Kothar Gabe or Gabe?
Real Gabe. And what were you saying?
to say that someone said that they didn't trust somebody. Was it the guy who signed everyone up?
It's the guy who signed up Kothar. He put a $200 bet. Supposedly he's gonna put one down on Kothar. And he paid for his entry fee.
He basically bought Kothar. No offense,
Yeah.
Kothar.
It's fine.
I think he liked it.
Not really. I don't like that everyone just kind of comes up to me and thinks that I just want to brawl in these things.
I mean, if I was trying to make some money, that's exactly what I would do.
And
So what
now
are
that
you all doing down here? Did you all get what you needed to do done?
Draco, you're currently walked away and, signing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we found out some stuff. Had to give up some stuff to find out that stuff.
Oh, hopefully nothing too big.
I'm sure it wasn't anything too big.
Don't worry, Kothar. We only sold you. Threw you under
Yeah.
the bus. I mean, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
North, I remind you, we're fighting tomorrow.
So
No, we're not.
apparently,
Remember, you chose a different thing.
Not than you.
No, I did.
You and Kothar are fighting. It's Gabe and Draco who are fighting.
Yeah.
so
Wait, is it Gabe?
I have more balls
If
than
you're-
brains.
Gabe is fighting me, and Kothar's fighting the magic users.
Yeah, which is
Kothar is in the magic users. Okay, perfect.
yeah. Because most
Don't
magic users
worry.
aren't used to throwing spells at fucking fuck off size people. But anyways,
Oh,
En has been trying to speak. En, please continue.
To say that apparently I have more balls than brains, and our lady friend is not exactly who she appears to be, and apparently, Kothar, you let a little bit of your age sneak out when talking to her.
Excuse me?
Sometimes you say stuff that, like, now that we know how old you are, it's kind of like, oh, okay, that makes sense, but, like, didn't. And so she kind of put some like 2 and 2 together, and
Mm-hmm.
and so
So she knew I was? Or did she ask?
she
Rowan's gonna get up,
Oh, she asked.
and leave.
All right, Rowan walks away.
So it was a you tell me, or you get shot, was kind of the thing. And
Kind
then,
of got threatened at gunpoint, and we decided to throw you under the bus.
well, it was more
North will
of
discuss
a-
this tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't say anything other than your job title, and said that
Just the job title. Just. Oh my.
I
Okay.
I held back until I couldn't not say something. It was either that or, like, the three of us in some serious trouble.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't want Walt to be killed. So. What does this person want?
Oh, just I'm not really sure. They just kind of want for you to go to their shop, the same place where we got held at Bow Point. So yeah, you'll probably be fine.
She's an avid collector of antiques.
Are you calling me an antique?
Yeah.
How old are you, Kotar?
I don't even know anymore, honestly.
Somewhat of it being an antique, but
Ouch.
she kind of, it's more or less like information for information. And
You know, I have no doll scales on me, thank you. All of them are still immaculate.
look,
Sure.
You are kind of starting to get
things
gray.
that get better as they age. Okay, like there's no like judgment or putting you down. Like, I mean, there's some things that only get more valuable over time, and apparently the information that's in your brain is one of them. And that's
Buttering me up as you tell me.
I mean,
Both
it's
sits digging you
working.
down.
Fine. I'll talk. When
It's like I said, we were kind of backed into a corner with it, and I wouldn't have said anything otherwise. It's not.
I understand.
Yeah.
Kotar.
Going to
One
talk-
thing that I like.
I'd take it. I'd take a few arrows for you if I wouldn't say anything.
I can only take an arrow for anybody, and there were several.
I can mention it, Kotar. The scales are starting to get graying.
Dolph?
He has a shitty grin too. It's like, I managed to piss him off. I'm happy. I pissed off the older brother.
You're fighting the older brother next
No, that's why it's a great fight. That's gonna be fun too.
Rage.
Hey, I already know what's coming, so might as well get my licks in right now while I can.
Yeah. No matter how many times you break that jaw, Kothar, it just keeps running.
It just loosens it up more and more.
Yep.
Okay.
But
When do I
anyways,
to this person?
Draco, you walk back over to the table after signing up for yourself.
Mhm.
By the way,
Sometime-
everybody, have a prepared name for when you go on stage.
Got it.
Got it. Got
So,
one.
Draco, this may be your reveal of who you are, if you wish.
Okay.
Since this party knows nothing about you other than you can eat cats and you're not afraid of them,
He likes books.
and you can bitch slap kids.
So is there a set time for this date that I have?
Not really, but I can get you a Bahamut Claw on the way to make up for it.
Fine. 2.
Alright, deal.
I have a big day tomorrow. I need the calories.
It'll hold out their hand to shake it. To shake Kothar's.
Deal.
You shake.
Now,
go ahead.
if there's that shady person, I can, try and figure things out with what they're trying to do.
Potentially. Should I? Do they seem? I don't know. We're trying to. I'm okay with it going into that side. Trying to just see some connections.
He's trying to finesse. Oh, I'm not there. Never mind. Damn it.
Important thing, since Rowan's the only one not there, I would like the rest of the table to give me a deck save.
Do I get? Oh, I have advantage with this.
Yeah, you see it coming.
11. You can't move fast enough. Oh,
Gabriel.
Wait, we have Gabe's thing.
Oh yeah, you all have Gabe's aura. Gabe, what's your aura?
3.
+3?
Should be +3, yeah.
Alright, so you all add a +3 to that, which means Kothar, you are barely successful. Nolth, unfortunately, you are still unsuccessful. As all of you are having this conversation, you see this very long-haired elven boy, and I call him a boy because he looks like he is a boy, being drugged by his hair by this big, hairy-chested dwarf and thrown into your table from the fighting ring. Kothar, you barely pick up your drink. Everybody else pick up their drinks. Nolth, your drink is shattered and sprays all over you. The elf turns around and goes, "Oh, you fucking bastard!" and just throws beams of light at him, and they continue fighting.
I get another.
This place is fucking crazy.
I just shrug. I'm like, yeah, can I get another drink?
Yeah, I'll be right over.
Well,
So,
that was fun. I feel like there are several people who should feel right at home in this.
yeah. I feel like I should go talk to this person sooner than later.
Probably for the best. So, yeah, let's
I'm gonna
just
finish my drink and go.
kind of like a rival to the group that we're interested in. So, like, there's a lot of, let's just say I had like an oh fuck moment when all that was happening, because it's not expecting that.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna finish my drink and go see this person. Could somebody show me how to get there?
I mean, I could.
Okay, that's fine. Since you offered my...
If Finn's going, then Gable will go.
Gabe, you can stay, it's fine.
Well, I mean, Gabe ignores Gabe and keeps going with N.
North, will you show me where to go?
Gabe,
Sure. Okay, you want to go costume shopping?
Yeah, we'll go costume shopping on the way as well.
I already got a bitch and pardon my French.
We'll do that.
I have
North
a
and
great
get
idea.
a costume on the way there.
We're not going to
And-
complain about you saying you have a bitchin' idea. Like, that's, it's suitable for your character.
I feel like that's what North would say. Just
we're gonna have some chat about outfits at some point.
no. We're doing this on our own. This is our thing.
Draco,
Mm-hmm.
with your passive of 16, you see an individual currently talking to Rowan, and Rowan just like shaking her head. And the individual like seems to be holding up a book and like trying to convince her to write in it.
I'm gonna go over and ask and see what he's doing.
So Rowan, while you've moved away from your party, some of the bookies have all ran up to you, and they're trying to see if you want to place any bets on the current fights that are happening right now. They're really trying to coax you into making the baddest bets that you can with all of the gold that you have. However, their sweet talking has not been able to make you spend the gold. And even if you are hesitant or want to spend the gold, you do feel that the one person talking to you currently tried using magic to convince you to spend your gold. They tried charming you.
A bastard.
Yeah.
Did you just try to charm me?
What are you talking about? I didn't do anything. We're just having a simple conversation here, that's all. Draco,
what's your name again?
Philip.
What?
Philip.
Is this really Philip?
No, it's a different guy.
How many Philips are there here, Philip?
Shit. And he just walks away.
What the hell?
They've been made.
I'll turn around.
Draco's like right there.
Oh.
You
Hey,
okay?
what do
You okay?
Yeah, I think that asshole Philip, and she'll point back, tried to charm me into betting on. Who are they trying to get me to bet on?
Oh, just random people who are fighting soon.
Random people who are fighting soon. They might have been named Philip too. I don't know.
I don't doubt it. Let's just get back over to the table. They won't mess with us all over at one spot.
All right. Do you want a drink?
I'm fine, thank you though.
Okay. Is there a bar here, Jero?
There is. It's mostly full. People don't really sit at the bar. They more like push through, grab a drink, and then keep going.
Okay, I'm gonna push through to get a drink quick.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Oh, okay. I guess I won't be drinking.
13's high enough. Draco, as she turns around, she like steps on somebody's leg and like leans over top and just grabs a drink and then comes back.
Shit.
Sure you don't want one?
I'm good.
Rowan, you should know this by now. Whenever you're not good at something, you're really good at rolling it.
You know. Yeah. Sounds about right.
But yeah. You probably go back to the party, and I think we're going to take a break here to find out exactly what it is you all are going to be doing for this evening. So, everybody stay put. We'll be right back.